As I've said before, if President Trump wants to usher in a new golden age for the United States, the better path is to partner with Canada, not to punish us.
Tonight, we start with breaking news. That was Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau speaking to the world just moments ago. He warns President Donald Trump against moving forward with his sweeping tariffs, promising to issue his own tariffs in response. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kirsten Holmes. In just the last hour, Mexico's president has also ordered retaliatory tariffs against the United States. This comes just hours after President Trump imposed steep tariffs on goods entering the U.S. from Mexico, Canada, and China. CBS 8's Esmeralda Perez joins us in the studio with the breakdown tonight. Tell us more, Esmeralda.
Well, that's right, Kirsten, like you mentioned. Now, the response to the tariffs President Trump announced have been swift. Now, the Prime Minister of Canada says his country is prepared to respond. And one Canadian official is even calling on business owners there to stop buying liquor from red states in the U.S. and to remove any that might be there already from their shelves. Now, those tariffs were signed by President Trump today and go into effect Tuesday. Now, tariffs are taxes on imported goods not made in the U.S. Today's move means there will be a 25% tax on imports from Mexico and Canada, except for a 10% rate on Canadian oil. Today's order also places a 10% tax on all Chinese imports. Now, Trump's new policy is a 180 on the virtually tax-free trade between the three North American nations that goes back years. The White House says the president is taking action to protect Americans. They say that in order for these tariffs to be lifted, these countries need to cooperate with the U.S. against drug trafficking and border security. Now they claim this move is necessary to hold these countries accountable for drugs and undocumented immigrants coming into the U.S. Now, Canada's Prime Minister Justin Trudeau just announced tariffs on the U.S. goods.
I am announcing Canada will be responding to the U.S. trade action with 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods. This will include immediate tariffs on $30 billion worth of goods as of Tuesday, followed by further tariffs on $125 billion worth of American products in 21 days' time to allow Canadian companies and supply chains to seek to find alternatives.
Now, after the response from Mexico and Canada, it is worth noting the order that President Trump signed allows for those tariffs to be increased if any of those countries retaliates. Now, some economists fear that the tariffs could hinder economic growth and dramatically raise inflation, something Trump promised he would get under control. Now, meantime, I spoke with economics professor Alan Jin about the impact of these tariffs could potentially have here in San Diego.
A lot of oil both from Mexico and from Canada. And so this then could cause the price of gasoline to go up. So it'll be more costly for businesses to ship products, but also be more costly for consumers.